This is a resource that is used to train doctors. It inspires them to go a bit further than perhaps we would before.
At the International School of Prague, our core philosophy is that students are curious, competent, and compassionate change makers, and this table really accomplishes all of those things.
Being able to play with the screen is very flexible and there's many things you can do on it. Having the ability to move things around and look at different perspectives was really cool.
When they can see something, when they can touch something, I think the information travels faster and stays longer and more solid.
The Anatomage Table is cool because I like how it's moving and there's stuff inside there.
We did a lot of Anatomage integration at the International School of Prague this year. We did launch a cross-curriculum in the 7th grade, integrating 9 different lessons in all the different classes, including individuals and societies, Lang and Lit, science, French class. We performed a bronchoscopy and looked at the respiratory system to actually discuss vaping. We also, in grade 11, used the high-resolution scan of the brain and psychology so students could dissect the brain and discuss specific areas of the brain that relate to Alzheimer's disease.
Technology like this allows kids to engage with the content and the teachers in a way that we can't do in any other way. The ability to be able to zoom in, zoom out, explore, 3D manipulate, that is one thing. But then of course, as you were saying, it's the ability to do that, with a group of kids together doing that. They're collaborating, they're learning the other skills as well. This is the kind of technology that allows us to really advance learning.
I teach the IB Sports Exercise and Health Science class, and a large portion of that is understanding human body systems. And what I've found with the Anatomage Table, it's allowed me to design experiences for the kids where they interact with the human body. Prior to the Anatomage Table, I was kind of stuck with either diagrams, images, or simulations that are made to do a certain thing, whereas the Anatomage Table has allowed me to customize the experience for students.
I felt that they were in the driving seat a little bit. They were in charge of their learning. The students were able to look at maps with the rising temperature globally. That was just a great way to bring the real world global issue into something that, was first a French class.
We use the Anatomage Table to help with understanding positive and negative numbers. It's really helped the students dig into real-life application of the integers. So it's not just me saying, hey, global warming or climate change is a thing. They're able to visually see how that color changes from blue to red, making the climate overall warmer. It really allows them to see visually and give it more meaning than just, here are some numbers.
The Anatomage Table has got this really cool feature where you can kind of mess around with different expressions. It shows you how the muscles in the face are actually changing and pulling. And the kids made quick sketches of what happens when you smile, what happens when you pucker, what happens when you get disgusted. So they remade their understanding of the muscles using kind of string as their drawing tool.
I enjoyed using the table in art because it helped us to kind of see the layers that were underneath the face as we were drawing our self-portraits. So we could see the muscles and the skull that was beneath it.
You have a visual representation of what you're learning in class, and I think that helped because it gave different ways to communicate what we're learning, making it easier in assessments.
The Anatomage Table is fun to look at ants eating food, and their water is clean and they have lots of space.
I showed this to some directors who were here last weekend, and they were absolutely amazed at this piece of technology. And they all wanted to have one because they can all see immediately the sort of value of this in their schools. And we are able to do this because we have the ISP Fund, we have parents who donate, they understand the value of these things.